This instructional video will take you through the process of logging into the system and entering your personal details, as well as managing crew certificates, employment forms, crew list, and crew leave. Now that your user profile has been created, you are able to log into the system using the username and password that was emailed to you. When logging in for the first time, you will be prompted to create a new password that should be kept private. Once logged in, open the Crew Details page by clicking on the Crew Details tab in the navigation panel. Once open, selecting a crew member's name from the Users drop-down will display all their entered details for verification. To enter your own details, select your name from the drop-down. You are now able to enter your personal details, your banking details, and medical details, as well as upload any required certificates and complete any required employment forms. To upload a certificate to the system, first identify the issue date or expiry date, then click Upload and select the required file you wish to upload. Once uploaded, the certificate will be designated a color to indicate its status. Green, the certificate is up to date. Orange, the certificate is coming due for renewal within the next 3 months. Red, the certificate has expired. To complete a required form, you need to have Adobe Reader installed on your computer. Once Adobe has been installed, click the Download Form button and open it with Adobe. Populate the form fields as needed, and when finished, click Submit Form. You will see a success notification once the form has been sent. It is important to note that the completed form will not display here until the page has been refreshed. If you have already completed a paper version of the required form, it can be scanned and uploaded to the system by clicking this button. You can update any record in your profile at any time by following these same steps. Clicking the Familiarizations tab will display all the familiarizations that are required to be completed. Familiarizations are completed on the iPad application once on board. If you have already completed the paper version of the familiarization, it can be uploaded to your profile by clicking here. Clicking on the Required Reading button here will display all the manuals that are required to be read when joining the vessel. Clicking the manual name will open the reading material and can be accessed as often as required. Once the manual has been read, click the Confirm button here and enter your password. Once confirmed, the manual will be dated and time-stamped. To verify a certificate that another user has entered, first, confirm that the physical certificate details have been entered correctly by opening the uploaded file and comparing the details. Then, just click on the Verified checkbox in the appropriate row. This will show the DPA and Port State Control Officers that you physically validated the certificate. Clicking the Notes button here will allow you to identify more specifics about the certificate. Once an employment form has been submitted, it can be locked from any further submissions. If you would like the crew member to resubmit the employment form, just unlock the form by clicking here. To manage the crew list, click the Crew List tab. If needed, click on the Export button to export the crew list to an Excel document. To change the crew member's onboard status, click the Change Status link. First, select the appropriate status, then choose the start and end date if there is one. To manage crew leave, the system calculates all changes of status periods since the crew member's initial employment date and displays them here. You can filter the calculation period by selecting the date range. Click here to show all leave periods on the calendar for the selected crew member. Click the Create Crew List button to create a crew list for immigration clearances. Then choose which form to use: Standard IMO, US Coast Guard, or Yacht Crew List, which has been designed for use in the Caribbean. Only crew that have entered their personal details and are identified with an onboard status will populate the crew list. Keep a record of the crew lists for ISPS and Port State Control by clicking the Crew List History tab. Once open, click the Add New button here and upload the scanned document for your records. Clicking the In-Outboard button displays the time-stamped status of a crew member updated from the In-Outboard on the iPad application. If you have questions, please contact support@superyachtos.com.